The airport smelled of coffee, sweat, and departure. They were already walking away when I realized it wasn't a joke. Mary didn't even turn back. Just one quick glance, cold, dismissive. Our son trailed behind her, holding his aunt's purse. Her brother was laughing, loud, careless. Then came the words, sharp as glass. "You're in the way, Daniel, you and the chair. We'll see you at the resort." And then they were gone. I stood there beside Lily, Mary's niece, her small hand gripping the wheelchair armrest. The silence between us was unbearable, the kind that follows betrayal you didn't earn. People stared. We were an inconvenience in their clean, moving world. Lily looked up, tears fighting gravity. "It's okay," she whispered, though it wasn't. I smiled for her sake, but something inside me twisted, cold and slow. The boarding gate closed. Their plane took off without us. And as the sound of engines faded, a strange calm washed over me. The kind you feel just before doing something irreversible. It started 2 months ago. The day I won the lottery. Not much, just a little over 2 million. Enough to change everything, or ruin it. Mary cried when I told her, said it would bring the family closer. I believed her. Suddenly, her relatives were at our house every weekend. Her brother, her mother, her sister, all smiles, all suggestions, vacations, investments, family plans. Mary kept saying, "It's your chance to give back." I thought she meant gratitude. She meant control. They planned a family trip to the Maldives. Mary insisted on managing the bookings. She said I'd done enough by paying. It sounded innocent, generous even. Until that morning at the airport, when every boarding pass but ours had been changed. Mary said it was a mix-up, but the look she gave before walking away, that look wasn't confusion, it was relief. That was when I stopped loving her, not because she left me, but because she left Lily. Lily fell asleep in the waiting lounge, head tilted against her wheelchair. I stared at the boarding screens, then at my reflection in the glass, expressionless, foreign. Mary texted once, "Sorry, Daniel, it was last minute. We'll talk later." I didn't reply. Instead, I opened the airline app, checked her new itinerary. She hadn't just left us behind. She'd changed hotels, upgraded to a private villa, and listed herself as the primary traveler. No mention of me. That night, I called the resort, spoke to the manager, told him I wanted to surprise my family with an early gift. I asked for access to their booking details. He sent everything: charges, names, dates, even her requested romantic dinner setup. 2 guests, Mary and Robert, her sister's husband. The air went still around me. I stared at their names side by side, printed in bold, like an admission signed in ink. I didn't feel anger, just a strange detachment, as though watching someone else's tragedy unfold. Then I made a few calls, transferred funds, booked 2 tickets, first class, mine and Lily's. We weren't going to the Maldives, we were going somewhere quieter, somewhere the silence would finally make sense. They arrived at the resort the next morning. Mary texted a photo, cocktails, sunset, laughter. Robert's reflection visible in her sunglasses. I sent her a message, "You forgot your wedding ring on the dresser." She didn't reply. A few hours later, the manager called her room, told them their reservation had been flagged for fraudulent payment activity. Their villa access revoked, cards frozen. Panic erupted. Her calls came one after another, shrill and frantic. "Daniel, what did you do? We're stranded. They took our passports." I said nothing, just listened. Her voice trembled, broke, begged. Then, silence. A message followed. "Please, help us. Robert's gone. He left me." I smiled, because that part wasn't my doing, just consequence. People like them eventually turn on each other. They always do. 3 days later, she found me. Video call. Her face sunburnt, mascara bleeding into the sea breeze. "Why are you doing this?" she screamed. I stared at her, calm. You planned a trip to escape me. Congratulations, you succeeded. Her voice cracked. You can't just leave us like this. I didn't. I turned the camera slightly, showing Lily in the background, smiling, safe, eating ice cream. I took the only person who didn't deserve to be abandoned. Mary's mouth fell open. She tried to speak, but the words tangled in her throat. You left a child in a wheelchair at an airport, I said. Do you know what that looks like on social media? Her eyes widened. Because I'd already uploaded everything. The footage, the timestamps, the truth. It was spreading faster than her excuses could catch. I loved you, she whispered. I tilted my head. No. You loved control. Now you're learning what losing it feels like. Then I ended the call. The ocean outside our hotel in Phuket is calm tonight. Lily laughs every time the waves chase her chair wheels. She thinks we're just on vacation. Maybe we are. Mary's family is in ruins. Her brother fired, her sister divorced. Mary herself publicly shamed, financially frozen, legally tangled. All from one family trip. Sometimes I wonder when exactly I stopped being angry. Maybe when I realized revenge isn't fire, it's ice. Lily asked me today if I still love her aunt. I told her, love doesn't disappear. It just outlives its usefulness. When the phone rings now, I let it. Her name still flashes, still begs. I don't answer. Because I already did, at the airport, the moment she turned away. Some losses burn, others purify. Hers did both.